Hey there, how's my favorite mercenary?
The enemy's practically on our doorstep, but you're still taking the time to check on me?
Why not? I'll never be too busy to check on you.
Ha ha, very funny. So what, you're just being nice?
Not exactly. You didn't get a chance to learn anything even after you met Solon, did you? Yeah, we never got closure after our fight against those who slither in the dark. But now we have to turn our attention to the central church. I figured even you might have trouble moving on from that one.
I'll be honest, I can't stop thinking about it. Who am I, really? It's like the answer is dangling right in front of me, but I just can't reach it.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more to help you with that.
Don't apologize. It's clear what the priority is right now, even to me. We need to put an end to the church as soon as possible so we can end this war.
You're right. The longer Foda remains in turmoil, the more likely it is they'll try something again. We need this war to be over so we're not left vulnerable.
And that means more work for you. I'm fine, see? Now go be important.
All right. But one more thing before I go. This war is going to end, but our fight with those who slither in the dark won't be over when it does. As long as they keep plotting, we'll keep going after them. I'll need your help with that from here on out. Got it?
Of course. You can count on me.
And if it so happens that we do eventually find out who you really are, just know that you'll still be the same person to me. You'll always be you. Remember that.
Thanks, Claude. Same goes for you. Whether you're the leader of the Leicester Alliance, the King, or even the Almiran...
Oh, keep it down. We're not talking about that part yet.
Claude, there's something I need to discuss with you.
Sure, but keep it short. I know I don't look it, but I'm actually pretty busy here.
Are you making light of how I usually respond to your requests?
Hey, don't be like that. It's just a joke. We can talk for hours if you want. I've got all the time in the world.
There's no need. I'm simply passing on a message from my father.
Count Ordelia, huh? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I guess it's no surprise he has a word or two to say to the king. I mean, first the Imperial invasion, now all this unrest sweeping across the land. None of this would have happened if I just kept a closer eye on those who slither in the dark.
Hold on. I think you have the wrong idea. My father doesn't want to complain to you. He'd actually like to thank you for bringing the fight with the kingdom to an end, and for rushing to quell the chaos in our territories. He also said he's willing to offer his full cooperation with any of your Majesty's policy proposals. All you need to do is say the word.
I appreciate that. His broad-mindedness has always proven a great help.
Then consider my message delivered. But please, don't put more of a burden on him than necessary. Anxiety has tormented his mind for years now, and he's recently started finding his body less and less willing to cooperate with his brain.
So I've heard. Don't worry, I won't ask any more of him than what's absolutely essential.
Thanks, Claude. I'll do the work of 100 others in my father's place.
Hey, slow down there. You already do too much as it is. Piling more on top of that is just gonna crush you.
And yet, I need to do it all the same. I can't let myself fall behind the other Leicester nobles. Most importantly, I need to put an end to this war, so I can start thinking about how to bring peace and stability back to House Ordelia's territory.
I get where you're coming from, but everyone needs a break now and then. Your body's probably screaming at you to get some rest.
I'm all right. While it's true my lifespan is slated to be short, it's not like I'm gonna just drop dead out of the blue. I'm just as healthy as I've ever been, I assure you.
You look fine enough, sure. But there's something lingering beneath the surface weighing you down, isn't there? Something the rest of us can't see. Your body's bound to give out if you keep pushing your limits without taking some time to recuperate.
But...
Listen, my Cynthia, I want this war to end just as fast as you do. And once it does, I'm going to settle the score with those who slither in the dark. In other words, it's in your best interest to stick with me. So consider this an order from your king. Stop fighting like you don't have a tomorrow to live for. I mean, I'm still going to need plenty of help once the war is over. I can't have you kicking the bucket before the real fun starts, okay?
Understood. If it's an order from His Majesty himself, I guess I don't have much of a choice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I know I don't look it, but I'm actually pretty busy here.
Does she really understand, though? At any rate, I'd better put this war to bed as soon as possible. Right.
Good day to you. How may I help you?
Nuh-uh.
Well? I am unworthy of such an amazing gift.
Do you have a spare moment?
Did you know? Oh.
Can we talk?
Let's see.
I don't think so.
Come to think of it,
To be brief,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Greetings, friend.
Nothing to report. Huh.
So I've been thinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seriously?
Nuh-uh.
What?
You have a moment?
Hello there.
Let's talk.
Hiya. Hey there.
Excuse me. We must speak.
Let's see.
Ah.
Time to work you into shape.
Yep, definitely stronger now. I aspire to improve.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Man, you've got to be kidding.
What do you think?
Huh.
Got a minute?
Hey!
Got a minute? Hunger is the true enemy.
my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Wow, that hit the spot! I'm so glad we're friends.
I can tell you were trying to make something that would appeal to a child, but I suppose that's okay once in a while. I'd eat it again.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Huh?
All right.
I see. That's concerning.
I see.
Hey there.
But of course.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Hello, you. Uh-huh.
Huh?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Okay.
Got a second?
Oh.
What do you think?
Right.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
It's me, Count Gloucester, Lysithea von Ordelia.
Ah, yes. Please come in.
Thank you. Count Gloucester, I have come here in my father's stead, and must return to the front line soon. But I wish to formally apologize for any trouble caused by the recent events in Ordelia.
Oh? But my domain was left largely unharmed. In fact, if anyone is apologizing here, it should be me. I knew full well what was happening in Ordelia, yet was only able to dispatch a small force to aid you.
It is only natural that a house should prioritize the safety of its own domain. And besides, House Gloucester is tasked with protecting the crucial Great Bridge of Myrden.
Your understanding is appreciated. But for me, I fear this also has a personal component. It is true that I could not abandon the Great Bridge, yet your father has been my compatriot for many years, and I view him as a true brother-in-arms. Had something happened to him, I would never have been able to forgive myself.
I had no idea you held my father in such high regard.
I have always felt I owed him far more than I was ever able to give.
And what do you owe him exactly?
My lord, you have a messenger from the Federation army.
Send them through.
At once, sir.
Sorry to barge in like this.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Lysithea. I didn't know you were here, but it actually saves me some time.
You are the mercenary captain who reports directly to His Majesty, yes? Has something happened?
A town south of here has been overrun by bandits, down in Ordelia territory.
What?
And here I had hoped all those rogues had been suppressed.
It's just a ragtag group of anyone who managed to avoid extermination at the hands of the Federation. Looks like they all came together for one last hurrah. Since the town isn't too far away, I was asked to come here and see if you could spare any troops.
I will send all I can, but I fear it will be a scant force.
But surely the Federation will send reinforcements as well.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's sort of got their hands full preparing for the next battle. Honestly, they could barely spare me as a messenger.
I didn't realize Claude could be so cruel.
Hey, it's the truth. This is just bad timing. All the big names are scattered off in one place or another. I mean, take you. You're all the way out here apart from the main force, right?
Still your tongue. I'll have you know I'm here on very important business.
This bickering can wait. We need to mobilize what units we have at once.
We? Wait, you're coming?
Am I unwelcome?
Hey, the more the merrier. Welcome aboard.
I am glad to hear it, for any force would be lucky to have the great Irvin Fritz Gloucester on their side. My military prowess may not be as renowned as some, but I have bestrode many a battlefield in my day. Sadly, I could not lend much aid during the recent disturbances in Ordelia, but this is my chance to rectify that error.
In that case, we should be off.
I sure hope he knows what he's doing.
The bandits have completely taken over the town.
Not a problem.
Then we will just have to take it back, one street at a time. Let us split up and work on capturing each area.
We'll seize every last stronghold.
These bandits are no match for nobles such as ourselves.
Yet they also lack the scruples of nobility. We should proceed with caution. What a nuisance! That was close. I will show you no mercy. And that's what you get.
Not a problem. Take a breather.
I don't sense anyone from those who slither in the dark here.
I was wondering if we might run into them. Can't say I'm disappointed that we didn't.
Maybe I could really let loose here. Hope we ain't too late for all the fun. Out of the way!
I'll go on ahead. You can count.
Great. More bandits.
Let us show them that the rule of law still holds strong in Ordelia.
Actually trying to reclaim the strongholds? Oh, these brigands need a lesson on when to cut their losses and go home.
I'm getting stronger.
It's not over.
You can count on me.
It is a noble's duty to protect the commoner. I told my son he must never forget that.
And he remains dedicated to that ideal. Perhaps a little too dedicated.
By the by, Lysithea, is my son making himself useful in the Federation army?
Indeed he is. The man's fervor is rivaled only by that of the king himself.
It's not over.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
That should do it. Let us take care of the other bandits now.
You can count on... I had thought perhaps you did not like my father, Count Gloucester.
An understandable impression. We did tend to get into heated arguments at the Round Table. Your father and I have strong opinions about how best to protect our own territories and people. We are like-minded in that way.
Yes, I see that now.
Here it comes! You're done!
I'm unstoppable.
A magnificent achievement.
I understand that you often quarreled with the other lords at the Round Table as well. You can count on me.
My quarrels with the other lords were mere petty bickering. Only with your father could I exchange ideas on equal footing.
You're done!
It's still fun to be had if we can hold this place. So, if you want it, come and take it!
It's my turn. I won't let you fiends abuse this town for 1 minute more. They've taken the civic... We must reclaim it with all speed.
I must say, I've been rather worried about your father. I rarely saw him at the Round Table since his illness.
Your concern is appreciated. Sadly, I think his long years of overwork have finally caught up with him. Cease this futility!
This is just the beginning.
I'm certain the future we'll forge is bright.
Looks like we've taken back most of the town.
Not bad at all, my friend. A shame that you were born in a commonwealth.
You've got nowhere left to run. Plant your feet and fight to the death!
Did they really think we would let them claim this town? You cannot defeat us!
Here it comes! You're done!
Lysithea, please be careful. I could never face your father should something happen to you.
Your concern is appreciated but unnecessary. Our victory here is assured. Just one more! Yes! We've done it!
You did well, Lysithea. Perhaps even better than myself.
Thank you for your assistance.
Not at all. I'm glad the town is safe once more.
I won't let myself stop here.
Thank you for your assistance, Count Gloucester.
Not at all. I only wish I could have been of more use. Sadly, my efforts paled in comparison to those of you and your mercenary friend here, Lysithea.
I wouldn't go that far.
Me either. Honestly, I figured you were gonna be dead weight, but you really held your own.
Such impertinence!
Ah, but it's a terrible thing to grow old. I hope you never have to do it, either of you. But like it or not, I admit I am past my prime. Still, these old bones did what they could.
You were a tremendous help, and I've no doubt my father will feel the same when I inform him.
Please do give him my best, and let him know that we are still the sturdy pillars of Leicester.
Of course.
That said, I am pleased to see your father has such a superlative heir waiting in the wings. Perhaps Count Ordelia might consider stepping down a tad early?
I cannot say.
As leaders, we often butted heads because we had to look out for the interests of our own realms. But once we have both passed on our title, we could simply be friends. And that is something I would greatly look forward to.
That reminds me, you mentioned earlier that you owed him something?
Ah, yes. It's something of a longer tale, but perhaps now is the time to tell it. When you were still quite young, the Empire often saw fit to meddle in House Ordelia's affairs. As I was on the outside looking in, I was never able to discern any of the particulars. But even as a bystander, it was clear that your father's hardships were considerable. Yet, I did nothing. As leader of the pro-imperialist lords at the time, I could little more than stand by and watch.
Your actions are completely understandable. The Empire would have brazenly ignored any protest of their political interference. As such, we had no choice but to endure their tyranny.
It must have been difficult for you as well. Still, I should have spoken out, if nothing else. I owed your father that much.
I see.
I cannot change the past, but I hope I might help your father live out his remaining years in peace. Perhaps we could take tea together sometime. Reminisce on the old days.
I'm certain he would love that.
Hey, tea with a friend sounds pretty nice.
Yes, I am brimming with good ideas. For I am Irvin Fritz Gloucester, after all.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
What? Me? Fine.
Let's get it done.
We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey.
This is my favorite. You've got good taste.
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
It's nice to feel the breeze on your skin every once in a while.
Hey there, Hildy. How nice to run into you.
Same. So, what brings you here?
I had a craving for tea, so I came out here to pick some herbs.
Tea, huh? I might have to get in on that. Hey, is that a new bracelet? It's different from the one you wore yesterday, right?
Oh, this? Yes, a fan of mine gave it to me. She looked up to me as a songstress before she became a soldier, and by sheer coincidence, we ended up assigned to the same army. The fact that she still supports me even now makes me happier than I can say.
Yeah, getting a gift from a supportive fan must be a pretty great feeling. Looks valuable, too. She must really like you.
Yes, it is rather nice, isn't it?
Wish I had a big fancy bracelet I could swing around.
You wear all sorts of accessories, don't you, Hildy? Also makeup and the like. Why, there's no one better in the whole army when it comes to such things.
If that bar was any lower, it'd be rolling on the floor. Most folks here don't give fashion a second thought. Still, I like to make my own accessories based on current trends.
You make them yourself? That's amazing! Oh, and speaking of recent trends, I hear plants are the latest and greatest thing. Not flowers, mind, but complicated patterns such as ivy and vines.
That's right. I've been sort of obsessed with them lately. But the more elaborate I make them, the more delicate they are. I think a bracelet made like that would break too easily.
Ah, you have such dexterous fingers, Hildy.
That's sweet, but seriously, I'm not much of a craftswoman. Anyway, not to super abruptly change the subject, but
What kind of makeup do you use? Are you all about the latest fashions, or do you tend to go more traditional?
Generally, I try to use those that are reputed to be good for the body. They say some cosmetics are actually quite unhealthy, which worries me.
I know what you mean, and you tend to not find out until it's way too late. I want to stay cute forever, so I've got to watch out for stuff like that and protect my skin.
So true. But say, how about we continue this chat over some tea?
Are you kidding? I'd sit here and talk to you until the cows come home.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Yeah, let's go!
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
Let's earn our keep.
Initiating, providing support.
Not a problem.
Here goes. I'll do whatever. Leave this one to me. This'll be what it takes to see this through. Break a leg.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
Prepare defenses.
Yay! We captured it! Out of my way!
lost if I were to die here.
Yeah, let's do this.
We did it! Take a breather.
This is all my fault.
Retreat!
I'm in. Please, all would be lost if I were to die here.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Oh, please. That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
Time to get going.
Wide open.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Did I overdo it?
Your actions fill our hearts with courage. Mind if we pair up?
Wait, you're asking me? Out you go!
That went well. Resistance is futile. A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
This looks like a sticky situation. We have to be careful, right?
Mind if we pair up?
Wait, you're asking me? Out you go!
I can't believe we fended them off.
See? I can pull my weight too.
Hey, thanks for your help back there.
What did I do?
You helped get everyone on the same page. I appreciated the backup.
It would have ended up like that even if I didn't say a word. Like I said, we're all turning into you.
Yeah, I still don't know what to think about that. But if it's true, then you probably deserve the credit. You've done a lot to keep our little team unified.
I don't know if I've really done all that much. If anyone should be grateful, it's me. If I ended up on someone else's side, I'm sure people would have gotten all suspicious about my powers. They'd probably think I was their enemy. But here, I'm just part of the team. You all really make me feel like I belong.
I get that. I felt like an outsider my entire life. But our friends are a pretty open-minded bunch. They even accepted Nadera with open arms. That's exactly the sort of world I dream of. A world where nobody is branded an outsider. Where anyone and everyone is welcome.
Life would be a whole lot easier if that's really what Fodlan was like.
But the church preaches a very different vision. They use social status to justify prejudice and have no tolerance for those who come from anywhere else, or who don't believe in their teachings. There's good there too, of course. But I want to wipe the slate clean and start over. It's ambitious, to be sure. But can I count on you to continue fighting by my side? To help me make my dream a reality?
Absolutely. At least until the war's over.
Wait, that's it? You're just gonna up and leave as soon as the fighting's done?
Who knows?
Alright, I'll leave it for now. But don't think you're off the hook. We'll pick this up again when the time comes. Anyway, we should press on. I'm sure Edelgard is awaiting our arrival with bated breath.
Time to work you into shape.
That's that.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
What? Me? Fine.
Let's get it done.
We all must do our fair share. Yeah, something's still not quite right here. Maybe the chest decoration is a little lonely? There's no way this accessory is good enough to sell in its current state.
Something wrong, Hildy?
Hey, Dorothea. Yeah, I'm actually trying to make a necklace, but it's not going well. I just can't shake that feeling it's, I don't know, missing a little something, I guess. Anyway, I was just mulling over what I should do about it.
Oh, so this is one of your handmade accessories. I've wanted to see one for so long. Might I offer an opinion?
Oh, absolutely! Give me the brutal truth. I can handle it.
This is fine workmanship. Much more elaborate than the goods you can buy off a common tinker. Ah, the chain is patterned after a vine. Yes, I see. Forgive an amateurish opinion, but what if you were to add some leaves under this floral decoration? If there were a pattern that bridged the flower and the vines, that might lend it the special something you feel like you're missing.
You know what? That just might do it. Yeah! I think you're really onto something there, Dorothea. Thanks a million. I'll give it a shot.
I'm glad I could help.
Oh, but now I'm going to come to you whenever I'm in a pickle about how to fix an accessory, you know.
I would be delighted. Say, do you have any interest in actually selling the items you make?
Huh? Wait, you think I could sell them?
As I said earlier, you rarely see goods of this quality. They could, for example, be used by an opera troupe.
Like the Middle Franc Opera Company?
Exactly. Stage costumes use all manner of accessories and ornamentations, you know. And once they're seen in such a setting, nobles from near and far will be clamoring to buy them.
Dorothea, I love you. I'm so happy I could scream. Actually, maybe we could keep the spirit of our newfound cooperation going. See, someday, I actually want to open a school for craftspeople who make accessories like mine. And since you used to work at the opera company, maybe you could help me with the whole businessy side of things. I mean, opera people are pretty good with accessories and stuff, right? So, what do you think?
That's wonderful, Hildy. Oh, what ideas you think of! There are few jobs retired opera members can get, which was always a source of worry for the company. So let's definitely return to this conversation in the near future, all right?
Oh, I am so glad I met you, Dorothea.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Reporting for duty.
I will show you true nobility.
Let's earn our keep.
Time to get out of... Initiating the operation. Providing support.
Now it is my turn. I will aid you.
Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Here.
We appear to be at a disadvantage. Let us turn the tables.
Please find it in your heart to help me!
It's not over.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done! Not a problem.
None shall surpass me.
The stronghold's ours.
Fool!
I can still fight! No, not yet!
Now it is my turn.
My turn.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
We did it!
Witness my true power! Initiating the operation.
Happy to help.
You fought well.
You're the cream of the cream. We've got a strong hold on this stronghold.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
What next?
Leave it to me.
Take a breath.
None shall surpass me.
Witness our valiant efforts.
That was adequate. As if that is enough to satisfy me.
That's the way.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Out of the way!
I beg your assistance at once.
Not a problem.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
We're here to assist you.
What an offensive sight.
A successful retreat.
A noble always does his due. What if we did this? I'll figure it out.
Greetings.
Wait a moment.
Hey!
I see.
The fight starts now.
I'll handle this like any other job.
Yeah, we can win this!
None shall surpass me!
See what we can do.
Not a problem.
Hurry up and help me, you fools!
My turn.
No more standing!
I hope you will not think ill of me.
You're the cream of the cream!
Is there no one who can save me? You can't just leave me for dead!
Can I face my comrades after this?
Take a breather.
Comes! Out of the way! You're
None shall surpass me!
I simply cannot thank you enough.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
On to the next one.
You control your power well.
Out of the way!
I'm sorry, but we will be taking this land. This stronghold's ours.
Out of the way!
The stronghold's ours.
We have emerged victorious!
I will.
I see.
The fight starts now.
No time for deep. Initiating the operation. Providing support.
Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Now it is my turn.
Tours, get in and get out.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
We need some help, and fast!
Out of the way! The stronghold's out. Not a problem.
None shall surpass me!
My turn.
We have done it!
Attack!
That was adequate.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Location secure. No mercy.
Happy to help.
That went well.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Sorry, I gotta fall back.
We did it. Look at me go. That's how it's done.
I'm in.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
No mercy.
None shall surpass.
My turn.
Yeah, right.
I spot a gate that needs guarding. May I?
Yeah,
You're down! Not a problem. I'll relieve you.
sorry, I gotta fall back.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Sorry, I gotta fall back.
We have done it!
Take a breather.
My turn at last.
All right.
Can't let it end like this.
What's next? I'm glad we made it in time.
Maybe I should stick to keeping gates.
I won't let myself stop here. Uh-huh. But of course. Let's earn our keep. I will defend.
Initiating the operation. Providing support.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I can't.
Leave it to me!
And this land.
We've got an uphill battle ahead of us. Out of the way! Take this!
How can I face my comrades after this? Would you expect any less of me?
Here it comes! You're done!
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Out of the way!
This is all my fault.
Not a problem. None shall surpass me. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Reporting success!
You'll have to take things from here.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Now it is my turn. Take a... Time to get going. That was nothing for me.
You're done!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
I take no pleasure in this fight, and neither will you.
Enemy down.
You control your power well.
This is going to be a tough one.
My turn.
Happy to help!
My turn? My turn at last.
How can I face my comrades after this?
It's nothing to boast about.
Out of the way!
Fool! I'm sorry, but we will be taking this land.
Even a guy like me has a few things worth fighting for.
What an offensive sight! No one will stand in my way.
Sterling work!
I don't know how we held them off, but we did. Let's earn our keep.
I'll handle this like any other job.
Yeah, we can win this!
Can't let it end like this.
Here it comes! You're done!
Can't let it end like this.
Our time has finally come!
Here it comes! You're done!
Our situation looks grim. If this keeps up, we will be in serious trouble.
This is all my fault.
I'm unstoppable. Take this!
You control your power well.
Out of the way! Here it comes! You're done! Here it comes! You're done!
We managed to pull through.
I won't let... The fight starts now.
I will stake...
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Leave it to me.
Hear everything on this battle.
I'll give it my all.
Out of the way!
We've got a real fight on our hands.
Now, let us bring it down.
Out of the way!
Happy to help. Look at me go! Look at me go! Oops! Look at me go!
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
My work is done.
It's nothing to boast about.
Stepping away for a moment.
shall see this through to the bitter end!
Don't let him go to your head. That one was a toughie.
Nothing to report!
My turn.
Nice one.
None shall surpass me!
Let's get started.
I'll face my comrades after this.
I hope you will not think ill of me.
Sterling work! I'll relieve. Take a breather.
Dragging the others down.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Happy to help. I'm in. Let's fight together.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Don't mind if I do.
Witness my true power! Give me a hand!
We're the
No surrender! There! It ends here! No escape!
This victory tastes extra sweet.
Right?
Let's see.
Let's earn our keep.
I shall...
Initiating the operate. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is mine. There is nothing I can...
Leave it to me.
I'll fulfill my noble duty.
Yeah, we can win this. Out of the way. Take this.
Not
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
This is all my fault.
It's nothing to boast about.
Take this! You're done!
problem.
None shall surpass me!
I'm dragging the others down.
What next?
Time to get going. This place won't be a problem anymore.
That was adequate.
This stronghold will fall!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
What's next for me?
Now it is mine.
Take a breather.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Happy to help.
We did it!
Look at me go! Look at me
That went well.
I spy a gate that needs guarding. May I?
This is all my fault.
Would you expect any less of me?
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Look at me go!
Looks to be a rather troublesome lot.
Our time has finally come!
Look at me go! Hold on this stronghold.
We can go no further. Retreat at once.
Lucky me.
I could learn a thing or two from you.
I know you'll make good use of this place. I'm not dead!
I gotta keep up with you.
Another battle survived.
I wasn't expecting that.
Welcome. Welcome. Thanks a bunch.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The situation is grim. The Kingdom Army and the Knights of Zahras have the monastery completely surrounded.
And Rhea?
She's here. Looks like she's commanding the Knights of Zahras herself.
With her leading the charge, the Knights' morale must be through the roof. Looks like your guess was right on the mark, Lawrence.
Indeed. If anything, Edelgard's predicament is even more dire than I imagined.
If you're sure you want to rescue her, we'll have to move quickly, Your Majesty.
Right. Let's go, everyone. Time to save the day.
I owe you one. Honestly, it almost feels like you held back till I needed help.
Far be it for me to say that you're wrong. Being owed a favor by the Emperor herself is...
Well then, I guess we can call it even. But don't close your ledger just yet, Claude.
My quill is at the ready, Edelgard. Call in all the favors you want. Ready, you guys? It's time we show them just what Lester can do in a fight!
I will go ahead.
Let's try this. I'll give you a hand.
Please, excuse me. I'll lend you my strength. You can count on... Allow me to aid you.
Yeah, come with me.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Leave it to me.
He had to put a stop to Dimitri and Rhea. I am counting on your support, Claude.
Well, we've come this far. We're not about to stop now.
Now up.
Now we could make good use of those Philistian captives.
Take them by storm!
Take this! Now!
The enemy forces are too great. But I can at least serve as a decoy for Her Majesty.
Out of the way!
Monica is in danger. Do not worry about me. You must attend to her.
come to rescue you. I know that.
Don't let anyone get away!
Seriously? No one?
You have my thanks. Now let us push back the enemy.
Out of the way!
You saved my life. Thank you, friends of Her Majesty.
Not a problem.
None shall surpass me! I so desperately want to flee, but I can't very well do that with Her Majesty here.
Not a problem.
So that's the Empire's Minister of Religious Affairs. He heads up the Southern Church now. If he's in trouble, we should go help.
Guard this place with your lives.
Now it is my turn.
My turn.
Oh, thank you. Is Her Majesty all right? Do tell her I've been fighting valiantly.
Now, set it aflame as required. This opportunity will not escape us.
They're burning Garrett's mine. That's a bold move, Dimitri.
Ah, yes, the old set-it-on-fire strategy.
Initiating the operation.
We should put that out before things get messy.
I think we've got some combat engineers on standby. Maybe they could deal with all this fire stuff?
Don't let anyone get away!
Seriously? No one?
I'm alive. I mean, of course I am. My death would be a crippling blow to the Empire.
Whoops. Some enemies slipped out of the stronghold. We got to take them down before they do something.
All right, engineers, you're up. Don't let them start another fire. I'll protect you. Don't let anyone get away.
Seriously? No one?
What? The wall collapsed? Did someone intentionally do this?
The wall collapsed? Then our path might be blocked too.
There you are, Edelgard. Your life is mine!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Now there is nothing...
Edelgard is under attack. We must defend her.
Leave it to me.
I'm in. Stay out of my way. Actually, this is perfect. Now I can avenge the Margrave as well.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
My turn at last.
Oh, please.
Prepare to lay siege.
Drestia, Lester, none of this would have happened if it weren't for you. I'm sorry. I have to fall back.
Excellent. Continue defending the Emperor. Now it is my turn. We did it! That should take care of all the enemy commanders around here.
Take this! Bring it down! I'll relieve you. Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn at last.
Ugh, there's no way through.
There she is. Ignite the flames once more. They will know how deeply our rage burns.
Well, it seems the enemy attacked them. We won't be setting any more fires.
Well, they were unlikely to fall for the same trick twice. Time for our next plan, then.
Leave it to me.
I'm in.
None shall surpass me.
Take them by storm.
Now, together!
No need to worry, Marianne. Be gone! Fool! Fool! Yeah, right! Greatness demands it! No!
Initiating. Let's go, everyone. Prepare to lay siege.
I will end you.
Stay behind me!
Now, together!
No need to worry, Marianne. Be gone!
Dimitri's most loyal retainer. I must be getting close then.
My turn? My turn at last.
I would sooner fight to the end, but that would bring great pain to His Majesty.
Now, eliminate Dimitri and force the Kingdom troops to retreat. We have gained control of Garrigmoth's entrance. I'll take up position here and stop the enemy from invading.
I cannot allow you to do this alone, Your Majesty. Please, permit me to fight alongside you.
I've long awaited this day, Edelgard. Your tyranny ends here.
Oh, this is not good. We can't let Edelgard die.
We must seize this opportunity while the Kingdom army is engaged. Quickly, capture the front gate of the monastery.
I should have known.
Leave it to me.
You wouldn't let this opportunity slip by. Get on over to Garreg Mach.
Get in my way.
She popped up out of nowhere. Is there another secret path we don't know about?
Now it is this.
Take a breather. Happy to help.
The Kingdom cavalry and the church are launching an attack on our strongholds.
Garreg Mach is certainly a strategic location, but is it truly essential to the kingdom?
Perhaps. If we control this land, we will be in a better position to ward off your invasions. Yes.
No matter how many years pass, you people will always be little more than fools. Return the land you stole from us! Garreg is our church's most sacred site. We must reclaim it. You shall face retribution for violating this sacred ground.
This is our chance to take out the Archbishop. We must not let him pass us by.
We must work together.
Stand up tall! Nothing to report!
It seems the opportunity has slipped through our fingers, but we shall return. The next time you will not be so fortunate.
We managed to hold out, but Rhea got away.
None shall surpass.
Thank goodness. We defended the strongholds. I'll assist you.
If it's my head you're after, you'll have to risk your own to take it.
Stop Dimitri with everything you've got. Hold nothing back.
Offended that you think such feeble attacks would kill me. If the church has withdrawn, we need not risk our lives any longer.
And just like that, a full retreat? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. This war won't end until Rhea's dead. Get ready for a chase, everyone.
Well, would you look at that? We won.
Thanks to you.
Actually, I'd say you pulled most of the weight. The Kingdom and the Church had a ton of grizzled warriors on their side. We would have been in real trouble without you and your mercenaries.
You were pretty impressive yourself. You barely even broke a sweat out there. I appreciate the compliment, though. I'm glad we got the chance to team up like this.
Me too. The war's not over yet, though. I'm hoping you'll stick around to the end.
Of course.
The Ashen Demon has proved a greater asset than we could have ever imagined. You must be relieved to see your gamble pay off. If nothing else, I'll be a lot less busy as your partner in destiny going forward. What a thing to imagine.
I won't let myself stop here.
Thank you, Claude. I owe you a great debt.
Yeah, we really saved your skin. Though I'm sure you would have preferred to have us in your debt instead. Must really chafe having the shoe on the other foot.
And what is that supposed to mean? If all you plan to do is mock me, then perhaps I'll not honor the debt after all.
Hey, it was just a joke. Just something Lawrence said. Nothing for your Imperial Majesty to worry about. Jokes aside, do you have a minute? Eager as I am to get back out there and chase down our enemies, we need to talk.
If you insist. What is it?
Right now, the Federation and the Empire are fighting together against the Kingdom. But honestly, I have no desire to see Fargus in ruins. I'm only after the Central Church.
At this point, though, wouldn't you say the two are one and the same?
I'm not so sure. When Dimitri decided to grant sanctuary to the Central Church, he really wasn't in any position to refuse. If he had, the chaos that ensued would have torn Fargus apart. But what if things are adding up differently now? It's clear the war will drag on so long as he continues to shelter them. Besides, the Federation's Eastern Church and the Empire's Southern Church are both operating independent of Rhea's influence. The Central Church must be looking like a pretty heavy burden to Dimitri right about now.
Perhaps, but the Archbishop has far more influence in Fargus than anywhere else. Even if Dimitri has changed his mind, I doubt those around him would be open to the idea. The fact remains that the Kingdom has yet to show any sign of severing ties with the Central Church. They stand beside them even now.
This is just a theory. Well, actually, it's more like wild speculation. But what if the reason Dimitri tried to take Garreg Mach was because he wanted to distance himself from the Church? By facilitating Rhea's return to Garreg Mach, he could be trying to set the stage to break away.
That's an interesting theory. Do you have any evidence to support it?
Not really, but that's the impression I got when I saw Dimitri on the battlefield. To be honest, it didn't even occur to me before now. We were so determined to take down Rhea in that battle, we never spared a thought for Dimitri's motivations.
I see. Had it occurred to you sooner, you would have had quite the decision to make. About whether to leave me for dead, I mean. After all, if the Central Church was really leaving the Kingdom to return here, abandoning me would have been the expedient choice.
Oh, come on, Edelgard. Sure, we've had our differences, but that doesn't mean I want you dead.
I'm happy to hear you say that, even if it is a lie.
You wound me. It's the honest truth, from the bottom of my heart.
So you say. No matter, you should continue to do as you see fit. And I will do all I can to bring this war to an end.
Sounds like a plan. Let's end this war. Right now, that's all that matters.
The Kingdom Army and the Church's forces have withdrawn and are fleeing north. The mercenaries are already in pursuit.
And the Federation army will join in the chase. Give the order to the rest of the troops.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I've got a pretty good guess as to which mercenaries are leading the hunt. I'd better pick up the pace. Edelgard, if you'll excuse me.
I assure you, Claude, we will not be far behind.
The Federation army is going to beat us to the punch. We should give chase as well.
I agree. Send a fifth of our army to pursue them. I will accompany them myself. Dispatch half of the remaining forces to the Western Front, and assign the other half to defend and repair the monastery.
Only a fifth? Are you sure that will be enough?
There's nothing to worry about. With the Federation army present, our hands will be tied regardless. Besides, if we neglect to leave the monastery sufficiently guarded, I fear I'll never hear the end of it from Count Varley.
Did we lose them? I was hoping we could at least tell our allies where they went. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking how the time has finally come.
Golden Wildfire. The hour of vengeance.
It's over! Oh, how I've waited for this day. The day that I kill you!
Run away while you can.
You're free to try, but you won't get away from me that easily. I'll carve out your monstrous heart and put an end to the beast dwelling within. Your destruction is everything I've ever fought for.
Our two favorite mercenaries were supposed to be leading the charge. So where are they?
It's strange that we haven't heard from them yet. I can't imagine they'd fall for a kingdom ambush, but...
We have a problem, Your Majesty. A group of mysterious mages has appeared just ahead. It looks like they're preparing to intercept us.
Mysterious mages?
Are we dealing with those who slither in the dark again? What objective could they possibly be pursuing now?
Not a clue, but we should hurry. If it's a fight they want, we don't have much choice but to oblige them.
Your Majesty, I've spotted the mercenaries among the enemy force. And they appear to be fighting each other. I don't know the details, but it seems as though our commander attacked the Ashen Demon.
What? Don't tell me.
Have our fears come to pass? Was our friend truly part of those who slither in the dark all this time?
It's too soon to say for sure. We know the enemy is capable of both controlling and impersonating people.
He's right. Back at the academy, the person we thought was Tomas was really Solin all along. So for all we know, our friend could actually be somewhere else entirely.
Whatever the case, we have to keep going after Dimitri. That'll take us right through where the two of them were sighted. We'll drive off those fiends, try to grab our friend or whoever's impersonating them, and figure out what's going on afterwards. We can afford to do that, right?
We can't afford not to. It would be an unspeakable loss if we slew the alleged imposter, only to learn we had inadvertently killed our friend.
Then it's settled. We'll stop them and get to the bottom of this.
I will...
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now is our chance. I'm here to help.
Please, excuse, I'll lend you my... You can count on me. Allow me to...
I think this will go well.
I'll hunt you until my dying breath. Get back here!
We need to get over to them now. Things won't end well if we don't put a stop to this.
I haven't the slightest notion what is going on. But destroy them all!
We cannot proceed unless we eliminate those mages.
Take them by storm!
Call the Rebecca!
See how those beasts crawl to the slaughter. Let me get you out of your misery, beasts. I tire of playing with you ingrates.
Not yet. Stay out of this. It does not concern you.
What's going on? This isn't like you at all. Okay, I guess you're not in a listening mood either.
I must move us away from all of these foolish distractions.
What was that? Some kind of warping magic? They must have gone somewhere else.
This presents a problem. We need a group to pursue them while the rest of us fan out in case they warp again.
Why do you insist on interfering?
Let us stand together! Let's show them what friends can do! We have no equal! Be gone!
They're putting up more of a fight than I expected. Deploy the reserves.
Persistent words.
Aw, they warped again? Come on!
That mercenaries. It cannot be.
Call the Rebecca!
We'll have to take out the ones before us if we hope to enter the stronghold.
Greatness demands it!
I will not permit this chance to slip away!
Not happening!
Yeah,
Your Majesty, it seems Lady Edelgard is pursuing Dimitri through the mountains. They're that close by? Then we need to wrap this up and get over to them.
You're still chasing me? You certainly are tenacious.
What is the Federation army doing? This is our chance to capture him.
I could take a left.
Let's try this.
See from your persistence. Damn it all!
Happy to help.
I dislike ending things on a low note. As such, prepare to die!
Hate to lose this stronghold.
Look at me go!
How could I lose to beasts?
now.
Let's arrest them and send them to the back. We'll be sure to question them later.
Thank you. I was under attack before I even knew what was happening.
No, I'm glad you're all right. What was that about, anyway?
If I must wring the life from you by my own hand, then so be it.
You're not getting away this time. I hope you're ready.
Now it is mine.
No holding back! Try me, you witless beasts! What?
Your Majesty! My sincerest apologies. The mercenary commander has escaped.
Well, that was quick. I don't know what's going on, but it can't be good.
Look at me go!
How could I allow myself to be bested by such a despicable beast as this one? I need to get this flesh underground. So it's true. You really are from Shambhala.
Forgive me for this, Solon. But without your sacrifice, this world can never be made clean. Oh, great Zahras, veil of night fluttering in the abyss. By the laws of creation, throw wide your infernal gates and swallow my foes.
So, you've come here to strike me down yourself. I thought you a smarter foe than that, Edelgard.
Really? You think you'll win this fight? The upper hand is clearly mine in this moment. All I have to do is buy some time.
So you say. Then I suppose I must test your resolve.
Not so fast, you two. I don't want to miss all the fun.
I wouldn't say no. So what do you want to do? This power, it's...
There's always room for improvement.
I wasn't expecting that.
It has been a long, long battle. My race wavers at the brink of extinction. And so it falls upon me to reclaim this world, that what was stolen from my people might be theirs once more. Which is why I was born. Yes, I created you. The cycle of the world, the rehousing of souls. How desperately I sought this secret art. But it demanded precision. One defect, one essence wrongly transplanted, would lead to consequences most irreparable. I knew I must oversee the process myself in order to save my beloved people. When my consciousness first initialized, I was nothing. I remember the sound of water, of bubbles, the sound of a massive object slowly lurching along. I thought the noise would continue for eternity. But then, a change. Something gave way. The water began rushing rapidly. Pale shadows closed in around me. Amidst deafening sounds, I walked desperately in search of light. That was an unforeseen accident. I was sure all had been lost to the waters. It was fortunate I had created you, for you proved useful in a way I never expected. I am to become you. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been compelled to remove any obstacle in your way. Only by destroying the abomination inside the Ashen Demon can we bring salvation to the world. So you understand. Then return that body you two share to me. It pains me to do this to you, but alas, all was written from the beginning.
Golden Wildfire. Into the chasm.
Where am I?
Stay where you are. It would be best if you refrained from bringing out any weapons as well.
Wait, Edelgard. Hold on. What are all three of you doing here?
I have the same question. It appears we've been swallowed up by some kind of strange magic.
That's the long and short of it. But isn't all of this your doing?
When we awoke, we found ourselves here, in this dark and ominous void.
Don't tell me you can't remember what happened. You suddenly transformed and started attacking your friends. Luckily, we managed to knock you out and capture you. But it wasn't long before you came to and escaped. I was told that you were acting like someone else entirely.
I guess that kinda rings a bell. The last thing I remember is Arval telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think it was Arval.
Arval?
The voice in my head. We've known each other for a few years now. Pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds, but yeah. There are two things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that no one's in my head anymore.
How can you be certain?
Because I don't feel them. At least, not in my mind. Arval's somewhere else now. Somewhere distant.
I don't mean for this to be an interrogation, but distant? From where? This story of yours is hardly convincing.
Well, you do seem to be your old self again. That, if nothing else, makes me want to believe what you're saying.
At the very least, I hope you know a way out of this fathomless prison.
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere. If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
That sounds wildly optimistic.
It sure does. But considering we don't know a thing about this place, we might as well give it a shot.
In that case, let's begin looking around and see if we can't find any clues to where we are.
Huh?
Well, I'm stumped.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Dimitri, we need to talk. I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the Central Church and depose the Archbishop. The people of Fodlan have been shackled by this decrepit system for too long, and I'm ending it.
You're going to do away with the church?
That's right. Think about it. Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations simply because you have a crest? Who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages and positions of power? The church even forbids any official contact with outside regions. Not exactly great for Fargus, right? Being as close to Serang and Albinia as you are.
But to be clear, your quarrel is with the church, yes? Not with Fargus itself?
Exactly. We have nothing to gain by fighting you. And really, our enemy isn't the actual church so much as the people at the top who make all the decisions.
I understand where you're coming from, Claude. And on a personal level, I actually agree with you.
But as a king, you're opposed.
Yes, for 3 reasons. First, abolishing the church would deny the king's right to rule Fargus. Without one, the people will descend into chaos and war. Would you be able to take responsibility for such a thing once it came to pass? Second, recklessly discarding the church will only incite discord among the clergy and its supporters. And finally, a revolution of this nature will not only mean casualties among the common folk, but will endanger your own life as well.
Leaving the first two for a second, I have some serious issues with that last one. I'm glad you're concerned for my safety, but I can take care of myself.
But don't you see? The people you wish to depose are human, just as you are. No matter what ingenious scheme you come up with, or how careful you try to be, they will suffer. And their vengeance will eventually find you, no matter how hard you try to stave it off. I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions, and the retribution they provoke.
Everyone has to deal with the consequences of their decisions. If you let it rule you, Fodlan never changes. And if it doesn't change, it'll just fall apart.
But not taking the time to look where you're going will only lead you to stumble and fall. And if there are those who would be hurt by this, I consider it my duty to help them.
There you go, trying to save everyone again. You really are too good for me.
To be honest, I'm jealous of how you're not burdened with the same restrictions.
In the world I'm trying to create, you wouldn't be burdened by them either. You could even... No, forget that. I'm serious about what I said, though. And I really do admire how you want to save everyone. Honestly, if you weren't a king, I think we could have been friends.
I feel much the same. Had I joined with you, I might have been able to see a different vision of Fodlan. I wonder...
I have to say, this isn't how I imagined Fodlan's 3 most powerful leaders would be coming together.
Indeed. I hesitate to even consider the look on Hubert's face right now.
I don't think anyone's too worried about me, though. Vanishing without a word is kind of what I do. Even now that I'm the king of the Federation, it looks like I'm as unreliable as ever.
Or perhaps it's the opposite, and your people think you reliable precisely because you always return. It must be nice having friends you can depend on to handle important matters in your absence.
And it must feel lousy to realize no one wants to do your job, Edelgard.
I'm glad to see your tongue remains as agile as ever. Let's try moving our feet instead, shall we?
Hey, I can do both if you want. It's definitely not an either-or kind of situation. So, Edelgard, say the 4 of us get out of here in one piece. What are you planning to do about Dimitri? Maybe we should join forces and take him on together.
You're such a bore sometimes, Claude. And is that a serious proposal?
Well, I suppose it would be easier for me if the kingdom stuck around. After all, I get the feeling that if we divide Fodlan between the Empire and the Federation, I'll be the one holding the short end of that stick. Our goal is to deal with Rhea and the Central Church, not to unify Fodlan.
You never have been one to mince words, have you? Well then, allow me to match your honesty. It would be more convenient for me if the kingdom ceased to exist. The Central Church has a much closer relationship with Fargus than with the other regions. Even were we to capture the Archbishop and force her to dismantle the upper echelons of the Church, it wouldn't be enough. The roots of that organization run deep.
Hold on. You're just looking to capture Rhea? You're not gonna, get rid of her?
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove them from power?
I'm just surprised. I would have expected you to be more thorough.
And here I thought you wanted to pursue a peaceful solution.
Hey, give me some credit. If I didn't like to rock the boat, Gloucester would have been swallowed up by the Empire ages ago. I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones. I won't go into details, but I'm definitely fighting to make them a reality.
All that, and you're not planning to enlighten me? Unreliable and stingy. I, for one, have no qualms with telling you my ambitions. I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
Just Fodlan, huh?
Come again?
Hey, don't get me wrong. That's a goal I can get behind. That's why we're working together. But I'd be grateful if my own ambitions can be fulfilled at the end of your path of conquest.
I'd like to believe that is possible. At least for now, we can work together to achieve a common goal. And perhaps someday our pact will become a more permanent one. I hope so, at any rate.
Same here. But before that, we need to find a way out of this place. Yeesh. You can't tell forward from back in here. Let's try over that way, maybe?
Good idea. It seems different from the rest of the void. Look out!
So it failed. Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
Arval.
I have been searching for you. And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns, ruling over that abomination's wretched spawn. What unexpected luck. I do hope you are all prepared to face death this day.
So this is Arval, is it? Undo this sorcery and return us from whence we came, demon.
Oh, I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desired to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zahras is a one-way journey. None can escape this eternal darkness.
I vote we kill this thing and see what happens. Who's with me?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer the same fate as us. If this being can free themselves from this void, it stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you is but an illusion. I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place alone.
Arval, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you use me? And what are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken. I am not Arval. My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which set the earth ablaze. Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its true people. That is why I chose to pass my consciousness down through the ages. And you are the vessel for that consciousness.
What does that mean?
I don't know what's going on, but I do know whoever that is needs to be stopped.
And how far are you willing to go? Will you cut down your own friends to reach me?
Hubert? No. It must be a dog.
So, it's completely indistinguishable from the real thing.
I got this.
This is vile sorcery indeed.
Why are you consorting with the enemy? Please. He's right where you want him.
Why are you... No. This is a deception. The man I know would never raise a weapon at me.
The Emperor is before you. Deal the killing blow. You can't fool me. If it were real, you'd understand.
Claude, no! Don't do this! I can't believe you would hurt me.
This is harder than I thought. I mean, how do we know for sure they're not real?
Their screams are so real.
Out of the way!
but steel yourselves. You don't know who will confront next.
Are we being warped away? No. Space itself is distorting around us.
Our surroundings have not changed.
This place is so twisted you can't even tell where you are.
Aren't you sad for your comrades, murderers? There it is. There is your rage.
I can spot one fake, but how do I tell which Edelgard and Dimitri are on my side? Seriously? No one?
I've got you now! Perhaps each of us should take on their own double to prevent confusion.
That's not a bad idea. Illusion or no, I must thank our adversary for letting me experience that.
This darkness is a mirror for the soul. And once a soul is imprisoned here, it is eternally severed from the real world.
Just imagine how much easier our task will be with the two of us. A nice thought, yes. But I'm sad to say I failed to trust even myself.
Stop playing the kind soul. Everything we've ever wanted is before us, right for the taking. If you're really me, then you already know why I'm doing this. I don't like leaving my fate up to luck. I feel like I just slew my twin brother. Enemy down. You're always bailing me out. I hope to return the favor someday.
Is that all?
I'll protect you. Don't let anyone get away. Seriously? No one? I've got you now!
I can't say it's pleasant watching my own death.
That's the last of the illusions.
So it would seem.
At least now we're certain they're not real. We can cut them down without mercy.
Again? Please tell me we're gonna find that guy this time.
Right. Let's get searching.
Oh, but you four are a marvel. To think you are already adapting to this place. Now have the grace to lay down your lives and let the world you've torn apart heal. There you are, my partner in destiny.
Seriously? No one? I've got you now!
It's not over.
Make haste.
You're not our ball. Even if you were, I'd fight you all the same.
Unfortunate, but you are forcing my hand.
So even our mercenary friend gets a fat. This is going to take all of us. Time to put our differences aside.
I'm not finished.
Destroying me will achieve nothing, for you will all still be trapped in this place.
Why does it have to be you? You don't want to fight. Take a breather.
No escape!
this myself. So be it. Come at me if you dare.
Our adversary has finally run out of tricks. Time to finish this.
Nothing I do is enough. How much more must I sacrifice?
Don't let anyone get away!
Seriously? No one?
I've got you now!
No, this isn't over. Be gone with you! The cycle of this world must be protected! You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my reason. The tomorrow we're fighting for? The choice is ours to make!
It's incredible. Just how strong you've become.
Arval.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And yet... I've never felt more alone.
Looks like we made it out in one piece.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
Arval, or Epimenides, I suppose, has vanished, and we've been returned to where we started. Perhaps we should just consider this a victory, an ironic one, as we achieved it by working together.
Fair enough. So, what happens now?
I can't speak for Edelgard, but I'm not exactly itching to fight you. Whatever's in store for us, what say we just call a truce for now?
I wouldn't have been able to return here had it not been for your assistance, as well as Claude's. Letting you walk away may not be the soundest of tactics, but at this point I see no other option.
Agreed. Let's consider all debts paid.
But just to be clear, I crushed you once, and I can do so again.
Right. I gotta admit, I never saw any of this coming.
In truth, I can't say I much expected any of this.
Still, it got us talking again, and that's gotta be worth something.
Well, I should be off. I hope we can do this again sometime. The speaking part, anyway.
In that case, I will depart as well. I'm sure everyone must be quite concerned for me by now.
See you both on the other side of this war. Well, my friend, are you ready to get out of here? We still have one more enemy to deal with before all of this can end. Archbishop Rhea awaits.
Golden Wildfire. Field of Beginnings. The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces. However, Claude's sole aim is to eliminate Archbishop Rhea. While Edelgard contends with the Royal Army, Claude and his forces go after the Church. In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains, where Seros and Nemesis battled long ago.
It's not much further to Kingdom territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it this way.
We may have taken a wild little detour, but we're finally back to marching on the Kingdom capital.
Claude, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly owe us after that last battle.
The Imperial Army changed course to travel west, and Edelgard went after them. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the Kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled north.
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the Kingdom to reinforce their position on the Western Front. They're losing ground there after all. But is the King of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city and the Church?
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided to leave the rest to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
I think I get it. Dimitri is counting on Claude. The Central Church is just a millstone around the Kingdom's neck at this point. Dimitri's probably hoping Claude will cut him loose.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church, and is therefore using us to bring about its demise? I have heard that the Central Church aided the Kingdom when civil war broke out. Perhaps Dimitri feels indebted to the Archbishop, and his knightly values demand he not oppose her directly.
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
There's more to it than that. The Kingdom and the Church have a long history, full of reasons why the King can't betray them. Long ago, the hero Lug von Blythid cut down the Adrestian Emperor of his day. In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The Church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blythid's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy bit in their name.
So essentially, abandoning the Church would mean turning their back on the very group to whom they owe their independence.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the Church in his stead. And that's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the Church is what we've been after all along. For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the Central Church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
That's the spirit. You know, kid, you've really become someone we can depend on. And now, Your Majesty, we await your official order.
You got it, Judith. It's time to fling open the doors to a whole new era. All forces, advance!
I have a proposal.
I've got an idea. Yep, I've got this.
One step at a time.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.